Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 3, Book 5, UmaSamhita, Chapter 22, The Origin and Development of the Body, and the Shiva Puran. Hariom Tatsat. Vyasa said, O dear, O great sage, for realizing the worldly detachment, please mention the detailed mode of the birth of living beings and their stay in the womb. Sarat Kumara said, O Vyasa, listen succinctly to the essence of the sacred law. I shall explain the excellent mode of worldly detachment, which removes the bondage with the world of a man desirous of liberation. When we cook rice, the process is as follows. In the cooking vessel, the rice and water remain separate. Water is above fire, the rice is above water. The wind slowly blows against the fire beneath the water. The fire kindled by the wind makes the water boil. The rice with hot boiling water around it becomes cooked. When cooked, it becomes separated into sediment and juice. More or less a similar process takes place in the body. The sediment in the body consists of 12 forms of waste matter. These are split and sent out of the body. The juice matter circulates in the body. Man gets nourished through it. The ears, the eyes, the nose, the tongue, the teeth, the penis, the anus, and the nails are the receptacles of dirt secreted by them. The phlegm, the sweat, the feces, and the urine, these together make up the 12. All the vessels scattered all over the body are joined centrally at the heart. These vessels shall be understood to convey rasa. O sage, I shall mention their process of working. Prana, the vital air, places the subtle lymph at the mouths of the vessels. Then it fills the entire vessels with the lymph. Thus filled, the vessels circulate all over the body. Then the lymph inside the vessels gets cooked by the fire in the body. There are two modes of cooking, probably the separation of sediment and watery part. The skin is covered thereby. The cells constituting the skin are generated. Blood is produced. The hair of the body and flesh are produced from the blood. The hair on the head and the sinews are produced from the flesh. From the sinews, the bones are produced. The nails and marrow are produced from the bones. An alternative cause of marrow, the semen itself, becomes progeny. Thus, the 12-fold metabolism of blood is explained. The semen is secreted from the food eaten from the semen. The birth of another body is made possible when the semen, unalloyed, is deposited in the vaginal passage during the prescribed period of cohabitation. After the monthly menses, then the semen, blown by the vital wind, mingles with the blood of the woman. At the time when the semen is discharged, the individual soul with the causal body or unit of sense organs, etc., enters the vaginal passage fully covered and urged by its past actions. The semen and blood in the unified state becomes fetus in a day. In 5 nights, the fetus assumes the shape of bubbles, and the bubbly mass becomes muscular mass in 7 nights. Within 2 months, the following parts of the body are formulated in order, viz. The neck, the head, the shoulders, the backbone, the belly, hands and feet, the sides, the hips, etc. Within 3 months, all the joints are completed. Within the 4th month, the fingers are duly formed. The mouth, nose, and ears are ready within the 5th month. Within 6 months, the row of teeth, the private parts, and the nails, and the orifice of the ears take shape. The rectum or the penis of the vaginal passage and the navel too are formulated. Within the 7th month, all the lymph joints are completed. O excellent sage, thus the complete child with all the limbs stay in the womb covered by the embryonic skin. The child increases and develops day by day, stealthily, taking in the food of the mother of all the 6 tastes through the umbilical cord. Then the soul, complete in this body, recollects all the pleasures and sorrows and everything done by it formerly, as if in a dream. I am dead and born many times. In these different births, I have seen many types of wombs. This time, when I am born and consecrated, I shall strive for welfare by means of this body, so that I may not have to stay in another womb in future. So thinks the child in the womb. As soon as I am released from this womb, I shall seek Shiva's perfect knowledge that repels all worldly existence, all worldly existence. Troubled and tormented by the distress in the womb as a result of his past actions, the individual soul stays there pondering over the means of liberation. Just as a traveler surrounded by huge impassable mountains on all sides stands helplessly in his distress, so also the creature of the womb, enveloped by the embryonic skin, stays miserably. Just as a man drowning in the sea is very much distressed, so also the child in the womb, completely drenched by the liquid secretion in the womb, is always distressed excessively. Just as a person is cooked and boiled in an iron cauldron by means of fire, so also the child hurled into the pot of womb is cooked by the gastric fire. For him staying inside the womb, the misery is equal to, nay, more than, the misery of a person incessantly pierced by means of red-hot needles. There is nowhere a greater misery than staying within the womb. To all embodied souls, it is full of misery, very terrible and grievous. This type of misery is for the sinners, but those of virtuous intellect take birth within 7 months. Getting crushed in the vaginal passage as if within a machine is a misery more grievous than the stay within the womb. O Vyasa, this takes place in regard to the sinners and not the virtuous. Just as the sugarcane is crushed in the machine, the sinner is crushed and beaten on the head by the iron club of sin. Just as the gingerly seeds pressed in the oil machine become a worthless residue, so also the body becomes a waste, being crushed by the muscular walls of the vaginal passage. This body in the womb is in an unenviable position. The hands and legs are like suspended pillars. Sinews tie them up in various ways. The whole body is smeared with dirty blood and flesh. It is the receptacle of feces and urine. It is covered with hairs and nails. It is sickly and an abode of ailments. The only great opening is the mouth. It has 8 small apertures like windows. The 2 lips are like 2 doors. The tongue is the bolt for them. The body is sick due to its thirst for pleasures. It is subservient to passion and hatred and utterly deluded. The various limbs overlap one another. It is surrounded by the embryonic membrane. With very great pain and difficulty, it has to come out of the vaginal passage. It is drenched with urine, blood, and feces. It comes out as from a sheath. It is a mass of skeleton. The bones are 360 in number. There are 500 muscles. The body is covered with 35 million hairs. The hairs are subtle and gross, visible and invisible. The veins and vessels within the body too are so many in number. The internal secretions circulate within and go out through these vessels. The teeth are 32 in number and the nails are 20. The measure of bile content in the body is 1 kudhava, a quarter of prasta or 12 handfuls. The film is 1 adhaka, 256 fistfuls. The vasa fat weighs 20 palas. Half of that is the tawny matter. The weight of solid fat is 2.5 tulas and 10 palas. Blood is 3 palas and it is 4 times the marrow. The semen is half of kudhava. The strength of the living beings depends on it. A mass of flesh weighs 1,000 palas. O excellent sage, the blood is 100 palas, according to which the feces and the urine form 4 handfuls each. Such is the transient abode, the body of the eternal soul. It is impure while the soul is pure. It is generated due to his past actions and their bondage. Footnotes. There are no footnotes in this chapter. Hari Om Tat Sat.